God, part two. Sorry. I meant to push pause and it stopped it. Um, Go ahead. This is your grandmother. She says we're back and she's happy to have found you, Haleigh. In other words, she's really glad that I continued this and didn't stop. She's saying that they understand me and my sensitivity from afar. It's pretty plain for them to know how soft and sentimental I get. We are aware. Haleigh, you shine brighter than all of the stars. We are everywhere that you are. And for believing that we are can only bring lighter your shining star. It can only lift you. It can only shine you brighter, she says. When we both went away, Haleigh, I'm talking about your mother and I, both on our days, meaning both when the days that they passed. We watched your eyes cry. I watched my baby cry. Only it was for the first time that, Haleigh, you were unaware of the drying of your eyes. We do wipe your tears away. You will see us doing it one day. It will bring to you a spark of your memory, remembering this moment. When we bring this to you from where we are, she's saying, Haleigh, I kept no garden fuller than the one I sowed for you. On my words. You may rely that what I say is true. For there is no amount of value if given me the power to, that would not belong to you. And she's saying something is about like her estate was robbed of you or something. She says Haleigh knows for not how much that is true. For the hiding of it. From her eyes for its value. Somebody burned you in the will or something, or the estate. Is that what you're saying? She says, I come not to she says, I'm not, Go ahead. She says, I tell you this, Haleigh, not to... Are you saying discard? She's saying that. She's telling you this not to discard you. Again, like what had been done to you upon her death. I'll stay out of this. Go ahead, Christine. Haleigh, I had always go ahead placed my care for you upon my most desires for it to be given you. My having not go ahead. My having been misled for it to be carried upon my death and given to you is something that my hope is that you carry with you. She's saying, go ahead. I am first when I say what was left for anyone else laid short by your way. In other words, she left you the most, and they felt that they were shorted. Is that what you're saying? In some kind of way, she's saying. The way you've spoken and what is meant for her. I'm having I can't say that. Start over. Haleigh, it didn't happen just quite that way. But it turned out this to have the same result at the end of the day. I carried no guilt. Until beyond my dying day. For I had pursed for you what I had set aside for you, or you are true to come winter days. She's saying something about a hatchet not buried. It began on her wedding day. The hatchet became on her wedding day. Somebody in the family on your grandfather's side. Is that what you're saying? She's saying you're true to the path. Keep walking this way. She says, I was not buried where my body lay. She's saying, I am here. I can see all of it. All of it, as far back in time as the mind can carry, to present day. She's saying, I held purse gifted you. And it was for your knowing of my love for you. And that you held the value. She says, I wasn't as sore as I became wise upon her death, and she saw with her eyes. So I gotta let her keep going. It's making me really uncomfortable, but that's besides the point. Haleigh pays me to be quiet. A gift to her eyes. Most of the purse was not realized. She's saying most of her gift was not realized. You never saw it. She's nodding me. Why are you telling her this? I know why she's telling you. It's not for you to do anything about it. It's for you to understand that she's saying the gap in your mind be realized, be filled in with what is to be realized, the truth of it. She's saying, I was buried alongside the hatchet that I, alongside them, had buried. She trusted somebody that she struggled to trust through the man that she married. She had stepsons, or I don't know. She's saying that Haleigh knows the hatchet that was buried. But she doesn't know. Sorry, Haleigh. This goes deep, Haleigh. Somebody ripped you off. Somebody did. Somebody did a hardcore cutting out of you. Cutting from your grandmother her right for her purse be given you, she's saying. She's saying, my purse had bound you, Haleigh, from the moment she dropped the first penny in it. And she devoured in the relishing that one day you would own it, to open it and receive what was in it. She took a little bit of pride and excitement in. She said, in sewing for Haleigh, a harvest. You don't want her to do anything about this because I know how it goes. Family law is estate law and stuff, but if you ever do, get a hold of me because my sister, she's my stepsister. She's in Sacramento and she is that's what she does. She just studied law like I don't know 7 years ago. So that's besides the point. I'm just saying it's awful. Estate law is awful. Just all of it. People's claws come out. She said they showed me that they buried the hatchet. They let me witness the burying of the hatchet. So there was some it was a forfeited contract. It was never submitted. In other words, it was they promised her that they would do this. They buried the hatchet. It was never she said it was never made an official document. But it had it had smized her eyes. It had fooled her. Her biggest expression to you right now, Haleigh, is that she says it was never my doing for my purse to your eyes be realized. She had nothing to do with that. She said, I sought after, even from here in the skies, where in my mind the belief given me had been a disguise. She's so she's pretty stunned that of the trickery, or that the contract was left unmet. It was a private contract. Yeah, they made her a bunch of promises. I hear there's two of them. Like they're brothers, or I don't know. Haleigh will bet. She's saying it, and her money wouldn't be lost on who on who she bet it is or was. Haleigh, there is none from my counsel for the other two be met. I'm just sharing with you of the purse that I fed. It was well fed. The purse that had been meant for your hands. And the contract be met. Basically, it's water under the bridge, but your heart now knows that she's saying it's not for Haleigh to vet, meaning she's saying there's nothing to come of it yet, and like it's my baby, Haleigh. She is now given my regret. And how much my heart yearned for her receiving she's saying what I had placed for her. I hate people. I do. Haleigh, I hate people. I hate people. My stepmother, man, she got over on me and my brother. You know, through manipulating my dad when he was not in his right mind. He was close to death and morphined out, and she had him change the will without our knowledge of it. Promised him that she would adhere to what was in the original will, only she would feel safer if they rewrote a different one, giving her control of all of it. So she got all of it. She got everything. I didn't even get one of my dad's bandanas or fishing pole or nothing. Anyways, that was heavy. Is there anything else? Christine. She says she wants to hug you so badly, where you know that she's hugging you. Go ahead. She says there's nothing that of the time that can be erased. But now that it has dawned upon you, the knowledge of it, she is hoping to see a glow return to your face. She wants you to return to your rightful places, Queen. When you view for your own mind, your own heart, and your own understanding, for you to realize that you were given the tiara. It was just misplaced. And she's always going to regret letting it out of her hands and putting it into another's hands that wasn't you. That's beautiful. That's intense. I don't know what she's saying. My purse landed at the first crab fest. Whatever that meant. I'm not going to try to understand that. I feel like this is done. I haven't heard your mom, though. What's up, Mom? She's saying the party's over. There's no smoke left in the gun. She's just like tossing this like dirty napkin over her shoulder, like she's out of here. She doesn't want anything to do with it. There's nothing to be done. There's nothing that can be done. And she's saying there's no smoke left in the gun. There's no evidence for it. Your mom is still showing me her walking away from this. It was a mess, she says. She's walking away from it, but I'm still seeing the twinkle in her eye and the smile on her face. How I can see that, I don't know, but I know that because she still knows that the twinkling within both of your eyes will always be realized, both of you. In other words, there's no string that could ever be cut that joined you. She's saying I'm doing well and following suit. My head's starting to really hurt, but it might be that perfume. It is old, you know. But man, that just takes me back. I love you, Haleigh. I do. I think if men had any idea of what women go through, and how much easier they could allow for things to be for us, the world would be a better place. And we women wouldn't have to cry on each other's shoulders quite so much. She says that this is your grandmother. She says, my shoulders are four Haleighs crying on them. She will forever be the shoulder to hold her, she says. Thank you, Haleigh, for sharing or allowing me back into this. Spirit doesn't bring anything that isn't for your highest good. And I'm not claiming that you'll understand all of it right now. Maybe you will, but if you don't, I'm telling you that later on you will understand it all. And I just get the sense that your mom and your grandmother are blending within your message a few things that I myself will benefit from. You know, and if it's just returning the feelings of love, I'm pretty lonely. You know, I'm isolated. I don't talk to anybody. I've been alone for like 3 years, so I start to like forget how amazing love is. She's saying, fill your heart with as much love as it can get. And she says, and we will rain down on you heart-shaped gumdrops. She says they'll forever be falling on you. She's ready, or not ready, but she's backing up. In other words, she's giving me the floor to close this up. I almost want to stay. Anyway, they love you. She says you outshine the sun. All day, every day. Yeah, they love you a lot. Now they're showing me that they're like on the back of a cruise ship, on the stern of it, waving like to the port people. They are still with you. All right, Haleigh, that's it.